All right, Dr. Hash, you said that paper copies were acceptable for this notebook as long as I made a video or zoomed you about all of the stuff that I've collected from Palatine High School. So, I have the digital copies of all the lesson plans on my laptop. They're also printed out here. I'm gonna reprint all of them just because I know that there's some that I've lost or just didn't print. So I have lesson plans from the first day I wrote it out, but it's okay. The rest of them are all in CPAST form. You can see here, skip to a random one, CPAST, there's a glare, hold on, CPAST, CPAST, CPAST. So they're all here, up to the current date, which was Friday. Other stuff that I've collected extra music copies, but I also have my own copies of all the pieces we played that are in this binder that I've been using. So I have, what is this one? Immigrant Song. There's Seven Nation Army, Daft Punk, Fireball, Conga, We Don't Talk About Bruno, Hey Baby. All the scores are in there. I've also collected extra copies for students of the parts. So I have like quad tom, cymbals, flute, piccolo. Oh, that's not supposed to be in there. Hold on. And then the cool thing that I also got is I ended up subbing for the orchestra director. So she printed out and told me I could keep these copies of music. So I have the score for orchestra for Afterburn. The students make fun of me for not being able to say this right. La Improvisite Vignette and Ruslan and Ludmilla and M to the third power. All orchestra scores right here. Along with all the scores, this is all of my miscellaneous papers right here. So, with these top two, I think, these are the seating charts for the orchestra kids. But I also have sub-plans here from when I did orchestra. I have different papers of teaching strategies here. Let me organize this a little better so it's easier to show you. What else do I have? At one point, I wrote out to add to a PowerPoint rhythm with a vertical rhythm counting. I have papers from meetings. So this is a paper from the fundraising meeting for the Disney trip that they're going to take over spring break. I have test scores from all of them from the CLS pre-test. I have just a bunch of random, this is a waiver and release form, a blank one, for an activity that I ran, the golf cart parade for homecoming. I have a bunch of schedules for events that we did, such as the pep assembly right there, marching band rehearsals. I should have a lot of those in here, or at least all the ones that we've done. I also have a schedule from the band parent meeting from August 16th. I have, oh, this is a cool one to share. This is a big packet right here. It is my CT. It is my CT's old packet from when he was in U of I for everything. Warm-up techniques, different chorales that they can play. Articles are in here about breathing. There's little scale exercises to share with the class if I ever needed to. There's rhythm counting in this packet. This is a cool packet that he gave me. It's basically everything warm-up 101. He also gave me books on it too. I can't keep those, but I plan on like at least skimming through them and picking out bigger pages. I have rosters from all the students. I have rubrics for the playing test that we do for the kids who aren't in marching band. So before every game during class that Friday, the non-marchers have to do playing tests. So these are some of those. More schedule. Oh, I got this from a what do they call it? A revolving meeting. So this is a workplace solution about confidential counseling, work-life balance, and legal financial fitness. Seating charts and block band stuff. I have more rhythm exercises here. Oh my goodness. Here's a rhythm packet that I took from my CT when we had to give a tech class to one of our students who was struggling with rhythms. There should be. Oh yeah. What Mr. Esquivel, what my CT calls the Bible. It's the band program handbook. So I do have a copy of the handbook so that I can base mine in the future off of it, or at least get some stuff off of it. But yeah, it's got all the contact information for everybody. It's got everything band, from seating chart stuff, like explaining it, to jazz, to pep band, marching band, honors orchestra, solo ensemble festival, ILMEA stuff. This is a big one that I picked up. I also have the information sheets for the Disney trip for spring break right here. It's about payments and everything and what the trip will be involving. I have, this one's cool, and I know we're going to talk about this in the next meeting too. This is I don't know if I'm allowed to show some of this stuff, but this is it's money, that's why. The Bob Rogers travel for their trip in spring. So it's got all the financial stuff on it. It has each payment date, how much for each payment date. It's got trip code. It has protection, like what is that called? Protection fees, all that stuff. More playing assignment rubrics. I have I have the whole printed out version of the CPAS rubric, it looks like. Or at least a couple pages from it. I don't know why it's only a couple pages. But I have the CPAS rubric. More seating chart. I have more schedules. More rubrics for playing tests. I have a letter out to the parents that I printed out involving the Orlando trip. As you can tell, that's been a big point for everything. Another Bob Rogers travel sheet. What is this? The Student Deluxe. So this is more financial stuff with Bob Rogers. I have another Bob Rogers, more Bob Rogers. This is a itinerary for the last Disney trip that the kids took, 4 years ago now. So I have those. He also helped me print out a packet from Geneva High School, which is like their, what is this? I don't know what it's called. It is is planning a trip to Orlando, Florida. So this is like the big letter with all the details about payment and all that fun stuff. FAQs for their last Disney trip too. I have this poster, which is hung up like everywhere in the music department. It's the top 10 parent support so that we can retain the students or help retain them. A paper about fitting in music, even if you think you cannot do music because you're busy. And then a schedule. So that's everything that I have. I also have access to, the whole Google Drive, and I also plan on printing out for the final notebook, or at least before I leave Palatine after this week, some of the programs that we've done. I'll be helping make a program for our concert on Wednesday. It's our marching band concert. So that's everything that I got right now, and I'll be finishing it up, at least for the high school notebook, in the next week. Thank you.